I only spend about 30 seconds a day on Twitter. That's much. With all the Twitter automation I have going on in the last video that I showed you. And okay, so I'm going to run through this really quickly. You can write down the settings, pause the videos, however you want. If you end up getting this tool, it is awesome. So right here in the search feature, you know, I showed you search.twitter. Well, this is kind of the same thing. You can search by keywords, and let's just type in real estate. Okay, and then we're going to click search. Look at that, my friends. How powerful is that? It just brought up 1,500 IDs of people who have typed in real estate. All you got to do is click save all, and then it puts all those people in your database. You can do that for any keyword. I'm not going to do this because this account is not really targeting real estate people. But as you can see how powerful that is, you just click save and it puts it in the database and it saves those IDs there forever until you have actually followed them. So in other Twitter adders and other automation tools I've seen out there, you have to put in a URL and every day and start from scratch every day on adding people. Target other users by just clicking search, and then it retrieves all of their followers and puts them in a database. You can do by location, profile data. So if you want to target their profile data, like keywords in their bio, this is so powerful. I can't even believe, you know, I'm sharing this information with everybody, all running at the same time with their own separate database. So if you have different niches, you can set up a Twitter account for different niches and target people in each one of the accounts. It's really powerful. Now let me just show you some of the settings, since this is a training video. On the follow settings, and just so you guys know, if you want this tool, go back to the Tweet Adder. Right here, send followers. Depending on how many followers you have, you set it right here. So remember how I said you want to do 100 a day in that other account? You can just set that to 100 a day. Since I have 40,000 followers in this account, I'm going to put 1,000 a day. Okay? And then right here on the follow settings, the max per day, just make sure that stays within accordance to whatever you're doing. I just put 200, 100. Just keep an eye on this. Okay? You can also do it by ratio if you'd like. I don't really understand the ratio thing in this adder very much, so I just leave that unchecked. I just make sure my maximum followers per day. So if you only want to follow 60 seconds, okay, that's what you need to set that as. Now I'm going to show you guys something so powerful. Unfollow. The unfollow is awesome, because here's what's cool. You don't even have to think about unfollowing people anymore. Okay, you just set your settings in here. I just put it at 3,000. You can put it yours, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's only going to unfollow the people that haven't followed you anyway. So you can put any number in here. It doesn't really matter. The time delay, I put 2 to 10 seconds. And then these two boxes, you want to make sure these are checked. Only follow users that were followed using Tweet Adder. And then wait 3 days before unfollowing a user. You can put this at 5 days if you like. 4 days, 2 days. This software is going to unfollow people that haven't followed you in 3 days. Automation. This is where I literally only spend 30 seconds a day on Twitter, because I've set up everything. As I click right here, do the following task when I log in. I check that box, okay, and then I check automatically unfollow users based on the users tab, or the unfollow tab, so it's based on these settings. And then I check automatically follow users based on the follows tab. So all you have to do is check these 3 boxes. Task when I log in, unfollow, and follow. And guess what? All you have to do every day from here on out is log in to Tweet Adder. That's it. So you just log in. How easy is that? You log into this software and all your settings are already set. It just goes on autopilot. Your social oomph sends out your direct messages. Your Twitter feed sends out your tweets on your Twitter profile. And